Alright fellas, what is up? Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. It is always greatly appreciated. It's going well. And I hope you guys are staying safe and keeping it gaming, of course. And I have some good news for you Halo nuts out there I should say. It's been pretty much confirmed that Halo 5 has sold on par with previous Halo entries. So of course I will leave a link in the description down below to this article, so be sure to go check it out if you guys want the proof. But Halo 5 has sold over 10 million. Now I'll read you guys this article that explains exactly how we know this. So let's get straight into it. In a new Q&A session between Michael Pachter and his audience, the gaming analysis recounted his conversation with Microsoft regarding the success of Halo 5. Contrary to popular belief, the analyst says that Microsoft told him that the title sold on par with games like Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, 3 and Halo 4. This puts the sales of Halo 5 in the 10 million range, even if we go by conservative estimates. You can listen to Pachter's retelling of Microsoft's story starting at around the 4.25 minute mark. That's not really that important for what I want to talk to you guys about in this video. While Pachter definitely has some unorthodox opinions about the gaming industry, his figures are solid, as he was the only one to actually say that Star Wars Battlefront sold over 30 million copies, and it did, after everyone else called it a flop. However, that wasn't the only piece of information revealed during the Q&A session. Pachter added that Halo 5's microtransactions generated more revenue for Microsoft than sales from previous map packs for individual Halo games. And giving gamers free maps keeps more players engaged and keeps them coming back to test out the latest update and hopefully keep on playing for longer. When Microsoft released a map pack for previous entries in the franchise, previous Halo games, they would see the player count half, and this would happen after every DLC. The approach of giving maps for free in Halo 5 worked well, and that's the reason more people kept coming back. It's understandable how the game generated so much from microtransactions, because the more players you have, the more likely it is that they'll buy the rec packs. Pachter said that Microsoft told him Halo 5's player count after 6 months was higher than previous Halo games because 343 Industries didn't split the player base. This is definitely the right approach to multiplayer, and I agree, and I think we all agree with that. Those who want to buy the non-essential packs, like the cosmetic stuff like the skins, the armors, can do so, and everyone can reap the benefits just for buying the game, getting the free map pack. So fellas, that is a pretty hefty article, but the main thing is that Halo 5 has sold over 10 million copies and it's on par with previous Halo games. Now I already knew all this. I already knew that Halo 5 was doing great, that people are playing it and still playing it, but of course you've had the haters out there that said it flopped, didn't sell. But this is just more proof. Even though a year ago, I think it was Frank O'Connor at 343 said the game sold over 5 million in the first 3 months. This is just some more proof that Halo isn't dead. Halo's bigger than it's ever been, and it sold over 10 million. That is insane for an exclusive game on a console. So as I mentioned before, all those haters of Halo, all those, or at least a few of those bigger Halo channels out there that all they do is hate on the franchise, they have been proven wrong yet again. Halo continues to sell extremely well. Over 10 million copies of Halo 5, that is freaking awesome. And it's maintained the highest player count post-launch since Halo 3. That is just incredible, and Halo 5 will continue to sell until Halo 6, because it's just one of those franchises that sells all the freaking time. And if you guys want even more proof of that, Halo 5 is back in the top 20 most sold games this month. Top 20, and it's 2017, it's been out for almost 2 years. It is just freaking awesome. Now at the end of the day, I'm not a big sales guy. I don't really care about sales, or I do to an extent, but of course when a franchise I love like Halo does extremely well and there's proof, like I already knew because I use common sense and reasoning, but to all the fanboys out there, this is just even more proof that Halo isn't dead. It's selling extremely well, it's going to continue to sell, it is freaking huge, and there's pretty much not any other game on console that comes close to Halo in quality, gameplay, and replayability. Everything about this franchise is freaking insane, especially Halo 5. I love Halo 5. So be sure to comment down below on your guys' opinions about 10 million Halo 5 copies sold, and even more proof that Halo 5 has had the highest player count post launch since Halo 3 and any other Halo entry in the series, which is also amazing news. Be sure to let me know what you guys think about that. But of course, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter and Beam. The link's down below in the description for that. Stay safe, stay tuned, and I will see you fellas on the next one. Yeah. Woo! Yeah.